Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you guys all out there. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning, and hey guys, this is Salon's blog. Latest Chelsea news update, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Club welcome. Chelsea's game next Saturday here in Asia, but in the US or in Europe or in Africa, it will be Friday night football. Yes, 9 p.m. on the 4th, which is on Friday. But we that are in Southeast Asia, it's going to be 9 a.m. That's great. 9 a.m. Saturday morning, I'll be taking my coffee whilst watching the game. Ladies and gentlemen, now quickly, let's get to some transfer news from Chelsea first and foremost before we go to some other news. Enzo Maresca, we understand, want a first-team squad of just 22 or 23 players. Going into next season, our head coach Maresca wants a team or a squad, first team squad of just 22 or highest 23. Remember, we have already signed how many players? Delap, Joao Pedro, Gittins is still on the pipeline. Pedro's deal is already done, medicals completed. We believe the announcement will be made today or tomorrow, and the Pedro will be available for Saturday's game, hopefully. But Gittins next. Then we are talking about KUDUS. These are our first team players we want to sign. We are also talking about signing, how do you call it? A center back. One center back. And maybe, Paraventure, maybe Mike Minon, goalkeeper coming in. Ladies and gentlemen. And the coach wants only 22 or highest 23 first team squad. We also understand Maresca is talking about having 9 attacking players out of the 23. 9 attacking players out of the 23. Ladies and gentlemen, how does this fit into the 23? I've received a breakdown of what that actually means. I'm not too sure if I can get it right here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly. It is your breakfast and I'll not be taking much time. We understand it's going to be very simple. According to what the calculations we are receiving, right wing 2, left wing 2, attacking midfielders 2, strikers 2 plus 1. Ladies and gentlemen, do you get it? From the list I received, I'm not too sure I have it. I don't want to waste much time. Right wing 2 players, left wing 2, attacking midfielders 2, strikers 2 plus 1. And why he actually want, or why Chelsea want to sign Mohamed KUDUS is because of that one. Your KUDUS can play anywhere up front. In a section of the number 11 row, that's the left wing, that he's not that comfortable, but he can do it. He does it. He's more of midfield, attacking midfield. Number 10, 8, he's more of that. But because of his versatility, they want to add him to the squad that he can be a viable backup to any of the attacking players. So 2, 2, 2, 6. 2 strikers plus 1, 3. Now we have Delap, we have Jackson. And we also have Joao Pedro. He's also a striker. This is why many are thinking or saying that it's very likely, very likely, Jackson could be sold. I'll be happy to see Jackson going. I'll be happy. At least, I know he's not a bad player. But for the peace to reign, between Chelsea fans and my fans here on this channel, for peace to reign, I'll be happy to see him play for Newcastle. What do you think? Let me hear from you in the comment section. Hey, guys, Jackson is not going anywhere. It's going to be Delap. It's going to be Jackson, Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro can also play from number 10 position equally. Now, when you have 3 there, and you have 2 right wingers, from all indications, Noni Madueke is leaving. Yeah. from all indications, Noni Madueke is leaving. Which, honestly speaking, I don't like the idea. Even if Chelsea is signing KUDUS, we should find a way of keeping Noni Madueke in this club. It's better. I mean, we have lots of games coming up next season. Noni Madueke is a player that we've seen develop over the years. So for me, we can get KUDUS, but please, if we can maintain Noni Madueke from that right side. Okay, right now we have Pedro Neto and we have Noni. Remember, Pedro Neto plays also from left. But let's just say we move Pedro Neto to the left side of the field alongside Gittins. Right? Because Modric is no longer around, Sancho is not around. So Gittins is already going to make that place his own. So let's move Pedro Neto to the left, 2. It remains Madueke on the right. On the right. And I tell you what, Tyrique George can play from the right, but we understand Chelsea want to send Tyrique George on loan so that he can have regular playing time. Chelsea want to see Tyrique George having a regular playing time. And therefore the idea right now as we speak is Tyrique George going on loan. In fact, that's just the truth. He needs a regular playing time to develop. He's still 18. More years ahead of him. A year or a season out there where he can play regularly, first team football regularly. Guy, this boy, Tyrique George, has a great future. So I agree perfectly, Tyrique George going on loan. And so that means that we will have only Noni Madueke. So then KUDUS coming in. Perfect. Then we also have Santos, Andrew Santos. Santos is more of a midfield, but he plays on that right flank also. Estaval is also coming in. And listen, the fact remains that both Estaval and Santos, it will take them time to understand the system. Especially Premier League. It's not like every other league. There are some players that can come in, they can hit the ground running. Even Gittins is coming in. I'm not too sure if he can hit the ground running from that left flank. This is the reason why a player like KUDUS coming in is valuable. Now, from that right side, we have Estaval coming in. He's a right winger, yes, but he's coming from outside the Premier League. So, it is not too bad if the coach wants highest 23 players in the first team. What that actually means is that we are going to be having 2 at each position, especially the backs. Right back 2, left back 2, central defenders 2, that's 4, right? So 4 plus the other 4, that's 8, right? 8 plus 9, that the coach, that was Chelsea won 9 attacking players. That's what? 17, right? So then we'll have 6 more positions to occupy. That is midfield, the end, which of course Estaval, Santos, they all are in addition to what's his name? In addition to Estaval, Santos, Caicedo, Lavia. So that is just about 4, which of course we still have 2 or 3 more rooms. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. These players that I mentioned their names right now, Chelsea are just good to go if we can get these deals done. KUDUS to Chelsea is welcome. Noni Madueke has to maintain. But if Chelsea insists on selling Noni Madueke, it means that automatically we are making room for Estaval, which will mean that Chelsea, if Estaval did not hit the ground running, who else? Pedro Neto will be playing that side, whilst Gittins, and Gittins is also new to the Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, 23 outfield players, first team players is what our head coach actually wants. Remember, I said it earlier on, Chelsea are considering loaning out academic graduate Tyrique George. There is interest from a lot of clubs in a winger, and Chelsea want him to develop by getting regular playing time. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, talking about KUDUS, we are Tottenham are seriously working for Mohamed KUDUS and are speaking to his camp. Chelsea remains interested and is keeping a close eye on the situation with other clubs. And we understand that other club is Newcastle. Yeah, that is Newcastle. But hey, both at Tottenham and Newcastle, if Chelsea really want to get KUDUS, they'll get him. You know, one thing about Chelsea is that we can wait when they announce that, oh, next week is KUDUS medical. That is when Chelsea will get in and get a deal done. We've seen it severally. Ladies and gentlemen. Many Chelsea fans will tell you they really want to see Chelsea in a team. Now, Josh Achampong, Chelsea, another academy product, was asked a question in an interview. He was asked if he gets starstruck by being around superstar names like Obama and Enzo Fernandez. As a young guy, he was being asked if he gets starstruck by being around superstar names like Kopama and Enzo Fernandez. This is the answer he gave. Interesting answer. He said, no, I'm not starstruck. I don't really look at them as a big names. Really? I just look at them as my teammates. This is disrespectful, guy. It is disrespectful to Kopama. You just look at the whole almighty Kopama as a teammate, you from the academy. Now listen, he said, everyone has been supportive. Say I am playing against a big team. I don't really get intimidated by names. I just play my game. I don't think it really matters. This guy, you don't respect your seniors. Hey, but come on guys, it is the right words he spoke. It shows his mentality, maturity. This is not about being disrespectful. It is about having the mentality to develop as a big player. If you don't have such a mentality, that is when you are playing against Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi, instead of you to watch the ball and play the ball, you'll be watching the player. Hey, am I the one playing against Cristiano Ronaldo? Hey, I'm in the same team with Cristiano Ronaldo. Hey, I'm in the same team. Such players, they act that way. But this guy has a mature mentality. He said, I don't see, they are my teammates. And I'm playing alongside, why would I be starstruck with them? I focus on the football. It is the right mentality from a young academy player. And hey, with him, he's going to be keeping his position in the team. He'll be around the first team. We understand. According to the report we are receiving, he'll be around the first team. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, I'm running up right now. Arsenal's new director, Andrea Beta, hopes to finalize the signing of Victor Gyökeres, 27, from Sporting. The North London club are currently advancing on that deal, and the striker himself wants to join, according to the report from L'Equipe. L'Equipe reporting on a striker that is coming to the Premier League. A Swedish striker plying his trade in Portugal. Swedish striker playing in Portugal and being reported on by a French news outlet. L'Equipe is actually a trusted source. That is why I will have to buy into the idea. Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal. Very soon, here we go. That's the way I see it, because Arsenal actually need a striker. They need it. And if they are working on Victor Gyökeres, they got it good. I mean, if not that Dilar is a Premier League product, I would have said that Chelsea will be the biggest loser. Because Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal into the Premier League, there is no guarantee that you hit the ground running. The advantage of buying from the Premier League is that they know the terrain, they know the system. You get it, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Hey, guys, it is Wednesday morning. Let me not waste my time. I'll be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. See you guys all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.